Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Baldur's Gate as we finish looting some halfling I believe, his house, because as it turns out he was letting the kobolds into the town to murder everybody. So let's go ahead, finish looting his house, see if there's anything I care about.
With caution.
We will of course have Imoen handle the looting. Oh, some gold, wonderful. Didn't mean to right click. Oh, okay, there's something there. Can we get there? We can, wonderful. Ooh, a book. Histories of the Sisters of Light and Darkness. Fairly certain we haven't read this because it doesn't sound familiar at all. History of the Sisters of Light and Darkness. This was the birth of the world and the heavens. After Lord Au created realm space, there was a period of timeless nothingness. A misty realm of shadows before light and dark were separate entities. Within this dim chaos stalked 13 Lords of Shadow, the Shedvari. Whether they came from elsewhere or are children of the Shadow itself, none can say. Eventually, this primordial essence coalesced into twin beautiful goddesses who were yin and yang to each other. They were so close, they thought of themselves as one being. The two-faced goddess created the heavenly bodies of the crystal sphere and together infused them with life to form the Earth Mother, Shanti. Although Shanti has since contracted her essence to encompass only Abir Torel, in the beginning she embodied all matter in realm space. This new universe was lit by the face of the silver-haired goddess, who called herself Selune, and darkened by the withering tresses of the raven-haired goddess Shar, but no heat or fire existed within it. Shanti begged for warmth so that she could nurture life and living creatures upon the planet that were her body and limbs, and the two sisters who were one became divided, as for the first time they were of two minds. Silvery Saloon contested with her dark sister over whether or not to bring further life to the worlds. During this great conflagration, the gods of war, disease, murder, and death, among others, were created from residues of the Daefic battle. Or Daefic, whatever. At one point during the battle, Saloon seized the advantage and reached across time and space to a land of eternal fire. Fighting the pain of the blaze which burned her sorely, she broke off a fragment of that ever-living flame and ignited one of the heavenly bodies so that it burned in the sky and warmed Shanti. Incensed, Shar redoubled her attack on her injured twin and began to snuff out all light and heat throughout the crystal sphere. Again, Saloon gave of herself and tore the divine essence of magic from her body, flinging it desperately at her sister in defense of life in the sphere. This essence entered Shar, ripped an equal portion of energy from her, and reformed behind her as the goddess of magic, now known as Mistra, and then as Mistil. But then as Mistil. Though Mistril was composed of both light and dark magic, she favored her first mother, Saloon, initially, allowing the silver goddess to win an uneasy truce with her more powerful dark twin. Consumed by bitterness at her defeat, Shar vowed eternal revenge. The twin goddesses contested for eons as life struggled into existence on Toril and the other planet under Shanti's watchful gaze. Shar remained powerful, but bitterly alone, while Saloon waxed and waned in power, often drawing strength from her allied daughters and sons and like-minded immigrant deities. Over time, Shar grew strong again, and aided by the Shedvari who preferred night to blinding light, and who stalked the realms seeking...
Doing something useful with this time?
Shut up! I'm reading. Who stalked the realm seeking to meld light and dark into shadowy chaos once again. Shar's plot to reform the world after her own desires was undone when Azuth, the High One, formerly the greatest of all mortal spellcasters, and now consort to Mistra, incarnate's successor to Mistral, found a way to imprison the Shedvari in a pocket-sized crystal sphere located beyond the edges of the world by creating the illusion of a realm of shadows. The Lords of Shadow were drawn to investigate, and before they discovered the trick, Azuth imprisoned the Shedvari with a Shadow Star, a key of shadows forged by Gond. The High Lord then hurled the key into the endless reaches of the cosmos, allowing life to flourish on in Shanti's loving hands. Yeah, shut up, Jaheira.
With caution.
Why do you do this, huh?
Think carefully.
Why can't you just let me read shit? Well, I assume I can't really
With caution.
tell anybody that that dude was a traitor
Think carefully.
and was basically trying to get them all killed. Oh, there he is.
Think carefully.
Korgath, I received news that you have cleared out the Firewine Bridge ruins. No longer will kobolds plague our tiny village. I must congratulate you on a job well done. Everyone is grateful for your help. Take this small amount of money as a show of our gratitude. Okay, we gained money,
Yes?
but I would have preferred XP, honestly, dude. I would have preferred XP.
Carefully.
Also, before we head out, we're gonna rest. We're gonna make sure we're sort of in the center of town where it's nice and safe. Let's go ahead and rest real quick. That's good enough for me. Branwyn is technically still missing 3 health, but you know, 3 health is just whatever. And actually we can leave up here. So let's head up north. Actually, this will also work. Okay, so we are currently in Gullikin. We can spend, I believe our original plan was to travel from Firewine Bridge to Gullikin to Ulcaster School, because for whatever reason the travel time was weird. And I think it was something like 16 hours to go to Ulcaster School, but only 8 hours to go to Gullikin. Makes no logical sense, but I believe that was the way it was, and so that's why we did it the way we did. So yeah, let's go ahead to the Ulcaster School. I imagine it's ruins, going by the image here. But hey, you never know what's here.
Think carefully.
Well, shit, okay, it's, we're gonna be stuck in a valley, it looks like. Yeah, we cannot get up right now. Okay, that's slight annoyance, but I suppose we'll live. This terrain is... Oh god, Hobgoblin Elite.
You be quiet. Spare no one.
No, attack! Everybody, attack! Go! You,
My turn to save the day.
stay back. Don't be an idiot and get into the face of an enemy that you're not designed to fight. Well, that was easy.
Yes.
95 XP.
Again?
Not quite enough, obviously.
Yes.
Let's check the loot. Anything worth... No, god. Go around, dude. I don't know why his, No idea why his, gold was split into 2 piles, but it was for some reason. I don't think anybody has experience with bastard swords, do they? Because I'm pretty sure bastard swords are not considered a long sword. They are their own category, right? Yes, they are their own proficiency type. I suppose we can see if that works better for you, and the answer to that is no. Your THAC0 will go up, which is bad, and your damage will actually go down slightly for your max damage, so we're not gonna do that. Do a save
caution.
and continue exploring. Out of curiosity, okay, that's the edge of the map to the north. Okay, it looks like south is smaller, so let's go ahead and explore the southern edge of the map first. Okay, let's let you all actually group up because y'all got different speeds, which is annoying. And so some of you are a little bit slower than others. Can you? Oh, you can. No,
I
you
can, but
idiots.
try.
Go. No, you idiots. Up.
What is the plan?
Oh god, okay. There's only two,
I
which
can.
is fine.
You require a fall. Fall.
I was kind of hoping you would get in there before he got a actual hit in, but
Think
oh well.
carefully.
How close are you to leveling up? You are a ways out, okay.
You're a queer fellow.
Yes.
Oh yes, and give her the arrows, because
What
she
is the
needs them.
plan?
This way.
I'll take those, but I don't plan to use them.
Yes.
Okay, and that's all that. Let's go back down. And then we'll go off to the left. And I hear that damn vulture or whatever it is. I assume it's supposed to be the Baldur's Gate universe of a vulture. But that's just a guess. 10 XP for us. We're almost there. More quick saves, because there's no such thing as too many quick saves. In any video game that you play, there's no such thing as too many saves. Okay, and that's the very edge of that portion of the map. Let's head over here. Oh god, is this another single file shit? No, okay, it's not. I spoke a little too soon, it is. Okay, nothing there, never mind then. Let's go back down. Get back into row of 2 or 2 columns, whatever. I go over here, nothing there, go back down, and actually that was a way up. Where the fuck is he think he going? Really, Khalid? You're an idiot. You know that? Oh, skeleton, fun.
My blade will cut you
Give
down to
us
size.
victory!
God damn, game like froze for a second there. God damn game, stop doing that.
My blade will cut you down to size.
I leveled up. And then I took damage. Come on, finish it off, thank you. Damn it, game, seriously, what the fuck?
Think carefully.
Oh my god. Oh, and game froze. One moment. There we go. Now we're back. Maybe.
Think
There we go.
carefully. With caution.
No idea why the game was apparently just sort of having issues there, but it was, so that's a thing. We're gonna have to deal with those guys again, but we can sort of ignore the areas that we already know what it looks like, and that's what we're gonna do. Because I don't care to re-explore areas that we've already explored, and no, there's nothing there. I really don't know why the game was apparently just deciding to have these little temporary freezes and shit, but it was. Hopefully that does not become a reoccurring issue in the future, and it was just sort of a one-off. Where the fuck are we going? Okay. Did I not go all the way? I swear I went all the way. Last time. Right? Why does this look so different? The map shouldn't look any different. Another Hobgoblin Elite. I swear to God, this map looks so fucking different now for some reason. Did I go up there before? Because I don't recall this being here.
Oh, my heart's been...
Oh shit, there's 3 of them.
Nature's servant awaits.
Oh shit, there's 4 of them.
Yes? None stand against me.
Wilco, we'll help you in a second. I just gotta deal with these guys. It's kind of a waste of a heal, dude. You weren't that badly damaged. But whatever. That one's gonna try and run away. Shoot in the back. Branwyn?
Yes, oh omnipresent authority figure.
I'm trying to have Emo in finish off that one, but they're sort of having problems.
Eat flaming! Or possibly frosty.
Khalid also now leveled up. Thank you.
Think carefully.
Okay, let's loot these guys real quick. Well, I guess before the game potentially decides to have issues again, let's go ahead and do the level up. So we have, oh, we have proficiency. Wonderful. Do we go ahead and add another proficiency to our longsword skill, which is our primary skill of choice? Well, I guess it depends. Let's see. If we take longsword up to 3, we become a master. The character receives a +3 to hit, +3 to damage, and for warriors only, an extra 1/2 attack per round. Half attack. Is that supposed to be 1/2, or is it actually supposed to be half attack? Because half attack doesn't make much sense. Whatever. If we raise our sword and shield to level 2, the wielder gets a -4 bonus to AC against missile weapons. Despite the name of this style, any one-handed yada yada yada. Okay, so sword and shield basically caps out at effectiveness of 2. And that's sort of where the question becomes. Does the further change of our armor class become more beneficial? And that's only against missile attacks. The reality is, a lot of the stuff we're fighting doesn't have missiles, so that's not super effective, honestly. I chose it expecting it to be much more useful, but it actually hasn't been nearly as useful as I initially expected it to be. Oh, and I actually can't do longsword. I actually don't have the points for that. So yeah, you know what? Or do I do short sword? God, I don't even know what we're using right now. Are we using a long sword or are we using a short sword? It doesn't really matter too much. We'll go ahead and do the sword and shield style. Khalid, he's also here, and actually he does have longsword. However, right now what he's using is a wakizashi, I believe. Question is though, do I increase his proficiency with the weapon he's using right now, even though that's not the weapon he's supposed to use? Or do I go ahead and give him the longsword proficiency? He is doing sword and shield style, though. So he might benefit from a little bit there. Yeah, you know, I think we're going to do sword and shield. Because he is using a shield. He is using that style of combat right now, technically speaking. Yeah, that's probably best. And we are actually using a short sword right now on our main character. So I could have also gone and increased our short sword, which wouldn't have been the worst idea ever. I need to remember to go ahead and buy us even just generic crappy long swords and in the future. I just haven't. But yeah, I need to remember to go and do that.
If none are better.
Another frickin' bastard sword. Nobody needed helmets.
Again, think carefully.
Everybody who would benefit from a helmet, according to the game, is wearing a helmet.
Yes. Ah, yes.
Gem, gold, another frickin' bastard sword. Gold, another bastard sword. Oh, game's not gonna let me carry that bastard sword, apparently. Oh, my inventory might be full. I think that's why. I think my inventory is full. It is, yes. Give you the gem. Give you your arrows. Now I have freed up a little bit of space. Oh, nope, that takes him over the capacity. We will have Jaheira carry a bastard sword for us. I definitely want that. Can you identify that for me? Yes. Boots of Stealth, worn whispers in ages past. A king named Regerd was renowned for the spies he kept, so skillful. Were they that no nook or cranny escaped their eyes, and maps were held for entire castles and towns. Eventually betrayed from within, the tools of their trade were taken and dispersed, ensuring that none could amass such a band again. Plus 20% move silently, and plus 15% hide in shadows. Question is, can anybody use that? And the answer is, only you. Then further question is it worth giving to you? I suppose there's no harm, technically. It doesn't give you any benefits to, like, armor class or anything, but you don't lose anything by having it. So I suppose we'll do that. Also, Jaheira, go ahead and carry that as well. Anybody benefit from that? And the answer is no, so we'll just leave it on the ground.
With caution.
Wilco, hey, Wilco.
What you want?
Must I get through to must get through to I must. Baldur's Gate demands a stop to the raids of his merchant caravans. I deliver messages quick and true, but when I last heard, was requesting the same of Baldur's Gate. Someone is certainly confused somewhere, but it's not my business to think. Must run.
You require aid?
Why cannot save it this time?
With caution.
Apparently I was not allowed to quick save while he was walking away, because reasons. Yeah, I swear we fought the frickin' skeletons over here. I don't recall going up. Game. I think you're confused. I think you are very confused. Because I literally walked up this path, and I'm pretty sure I went like straight up the center. And somehow the skeletons weren't there before, but they are now. Get the fuck back, Neira.
By temper
What is it this time? Eat flaming! Or possibly frosty. Death!
Come on, finish them off. Thank you. Thank you.
Think carefully. Yes?
My
I
turn
need you to
save the
move.
day.
I also need you to move,
With
Khalid.
caution.
Now, you used warhammers, didn't you? Right? Yeah, you have proficiency with warhammers. Your damage will go down, but your THAC0 goes down, which is actually good in this case, because again, Baldur's Gate is different than modern games. Sometimes less is actually better in in these older games, just because of the rule book they use of D&D not working in ways that most people would consider logical. But yes, so even though your straight up damage per hit goes down, you're more likely to hit. Thus, in theory, you're more likely to do more damage in the long run. So we're gonna go ahead and give you the warhammer. Okay, and that shield is better than your... Is it really? No. To no reasonable person, that shield would be considered better, would it? Ah, no. Yeah, it has no protection against missiles and piercing attacks. So the interesting thing is that the game is showing a yellow highlight here, which sort of in general seems to mean it's better than what they have equipped. Which can also sometimes be nothing. But in this case, it's a shield that goes in this slot where the medium shield is. It has the same plus to armor class of +1, but with the downside of providing no protection against missiles and piercing attacks. Why would I give that to you? Also, let's go ahead and drop that crap and have somebody else carry some of these other things. Need to free up inventory space. I got shit to sell now as well.
Think carefully.
We ever get around to visiting a town again.
With caution.
I believe we had something about hobgoblins as a quest, right? Real quick before we sort of finish this part, because I've got like a minute left on my timer, although admittedly I kind of forgot to pause it, so we'll see. But yes, I'm pretty sure we had something about hobgoblins, didn't we? I don't know why I thought we did. I think I'm confusing hobgoblins and half-ogres. Is this... That did say southeast of Baragost, right? No, south-southwest. What the fuck are we doing southeast? What reason did we have to come here? For the life of me, I can't recall. Because I don't think any of our quests specifically called out this location. And it doesn't look like anything is mentioning something south-southeast of Baragost. There's something south-southwest.
With caution.
But we're not there. Okay, that's just a dead end. Okay. Let me go ahead and shut off my timer before it goes off.
Gorion would be proud of your actions.
Thank you, Khalid. I don't need the reminder. Okay, well, we're finally up on the high ground, and this looks like it's going to be a more permanent presence up on the high ground. Furit.
Eat
gotta deal with
or,
a skelly.
Possibly frosty. Death!
A couple of skellies, actually. Oh shit, there's quite a few. Oh my god. And so many of them are archers.
Eat flaming! Or,
Luckily, these guys don't have that much health. You get back there and get rid of that. Make sure he's not a an archer anymore. Don't need him shooting at us. Wonderful. Come on. And we'll end the fight after dealing, or the part after dealing with these guys. Thank you. Come on. God, that took me way too freaking long. What is my THAC-O? My THAC-O is 17. Admittedly, I don't know what the armor class of these guys is.
eat flaming! Or, possibly frosty. Death!
Again?
Okay, there we go. And these guys are going to have a bunch of crap that I do not care for. Actually, composite longbow. Maybe I care about that.
This way.
Emoan, get up here. I need you to tell me if that's worthwhile.
With caution.
You're
Which
a
mostly
queer
depends on
fellow.
whether or not you're able to
This
use
way.
it. God damn it, don't get caught on each other. And you are not allowed to use it because it requires a strength of 18, of which you have 9.
What you want?
So, while it is better than yours, better than your short bow, why does that have abilities? Oh, okay, that's just a weird way of... Apparently, arrows are considered abilities for that, so that's a thing. Okay, well, whatever. Yeah, theoretically, anybody can use this, more or less. Or no, rather, that's not usable by... yeah, so you can't use a longbow unless you get a significant increase in your strength, which ain't happening anytime soon, so yeah. Okay. Just, I guess, stock up on
I'm going.
arrows, because there's no such thing as too few arrows. You know, might as well make sure you always got all the arrows you'll ever need. And we'll end this.
Yes.
I'm gonna step down just a little bit, try and get this guy just in my vision so I don't forget about him. Okay. That's gonna be it for this part. This should be 17, right? Yep, 17. So that's going to be it for this part. I will see you all next time, where we will start up by going and talking to Furret over here, who looks like he's potentially a halfling. Maybe he was going to go and tell us that we need to go to Gullykin because they needed help. I don't know. And then we'll continue exploring this region, and then we'll probably maybe finish that the exploration next part of the part after. I'm not quite sure. It depends on how many fights we get into, because as you can observe, the fights tend to go for a little while because our guys kind of sort of suck at actually getting hits. That'll get better over time, at least to a point. But yeah, so I will see you all next time. Like I said, quick reminder, I do have a Patreon and a Discord. You can find links to those down below in the description. I do highly recommend that you join the Discord because that is my go-to place for posting about channel happenings. But yeah, so I will see you all next week, barring any interruptions, which I don't foresee happening, with some more Baldur's Gate. As always, don't forget to leave a comment if you want to go ahead and leave a comment telling me that I suck at this game, if you feel so inclined, or to give any potential tips and tricks that might be useful for me. and potentially go ahead and like the video and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. But until next time, goodbye and farewell.